Another Devtober happened, and I did it! Again! I tend to be long-winded, so I'll try to keep this brief, but if you just want to see what I did, feel free to mute because this time it's all art. Otherwise, I'll be reflecting on what I did this month in audio. If you want context of this game and what this art is about, feel free to watch my previous video. But to summarize, I'm working on a puzzle game to learn about making games and whatever else I want to learn. This month I decided to keep it simple and just continue working on something for about 2 hours a day. And doing that I accomplished more than I expected. I didn't think 2 hours a day was enough to do all this, but I'm pretty proud of what I did. What you're seeing on screen is all 31 posts I made, trying to get closer to the goals I already set for myself. After last Devtober, the group decided we wanted to continue developing the game into something more complete. So I haven't just been doing nothing since last time, but my progress has been very slow. This year, I started by gathering my sketches and ideas and just kept a steady pace, even if it's only a little per day. I already knew a bunch of stuff that needed to be done, so I just had to keep going. Now for the post-mortem reflection part, I'll start with what didn't really work. If I were to be a bit hard on myself, I would say I should have planned better. And I should have done a lot more ahead of time, because honestly, I wanted to have a lot of this done by now. Then I can better communicate the setting and my other ideas to my group members and potentially my audience if that's ever a thing. But better late than never. In fact, I looked at my previous Devtober video before making this one, and I'm fairly positive it only went so well because I had laid everything out so neatly beforehand. Now I seem to have put myself in a familiar place where too much is in my head, or not even figured out at all. However, that leads me to what did work. Sometimes when you don't have a direction, you just have to start going. So that's what I did. I just let one step lead to another, and didn't think much about having anything ready by any standards of time or quality or anything like that. It's like I'm educated guessing until those guesses get me somewhere. Now I actually have environmental art and a storyboard that I kept saying I would do eventually, but I never did because I kept thinking about this needing to be done before that, and overall it just became too intimidating. I didn't have the confidence or knowledge, so I worked to solve that. I use what I do have for now until I get there. If I were to do this again, the main thing I really want to change is also probably the most difficult thing for me, which is to actually keep the habit. If this Devtober taught me anything that others didn't, it's just how much one can do, even if it's just a few hours a day. If I was more consistently putting time into game dev in the other 11 months, not just the game jam, I could have gotten so much done. Don't get me wrong, breaks are important. I really want to just remember the things that are worth my time, and how to enjoy the time I'm working on what I want. Overall, I feel like I learned a lot from this, yet again. And I hope you can learn something from my experience, or just enjoy the stuff that I make, because I'm enjoying creating it. So I'm gonna keep doing it. Bye.